Welcome back to another episode. Just a quick little update on the guys who got out here where we're building our house. They are all in heavy molt, similar to the ones at home. You can see there's actually quite a lot of them. Using the purchase, all pretty good. I had them out here giving them a little bit of a feed and just bringing it into this area because I gave that inside area a clean. But first, before we go any further, look at the progress. This is the house that we're building. This is where we're going to be living. If you have not already subscribed to my channel, I have a separate channel for this whole 20 acres and the building of this. There's always a little bit of a weed down there. But yeah, so much going on here. Make sure you head over into the description. It's called Mania Estate. Subscribe to it. Follow that journey. Let's get back to the birds. I'm hoping, very wishful thinking, that we don't have to move this loft. I'm fingers crossed. I did do a bit of a measurement and we're pretty much on like 14, 15 meters. So worst case, if we have to, we might be able to just drag it 2 meters this way if we really need to, but I'm going to hope that they just forget about it and don't say anything. So we'll wait till we're closer to that point, which is a few weeks away. If we need to, what we'll do is we'll just put on some logs or something and we'll just roll it this way, which is probably going to be the easiest way, and we'll just bring it closer to here. And then basically when the house is finished and we've got the little piece of paper that says we can live in that house, we'll just bring it back to the center of here, which will only be like half a meter or so into where we're not allowed to be, which it's a bit of rubbish anyway. But lots going on, so make sure you stay tuned and make sure you hit the subscribe button watching this, because this process is a very interesting one. As you know, we're trying to juggle bringing our block flock out here, but look at all those birds. There's so many birds in there. I actually haven't counted them yet, but there is a mix of all sorts of birds in there. Some of those birds are starting to look really good. I can't wait to see them when they've all finished molting, because they are going to look fantastic. And it's so close, because we actually are going to build a new loft. We're still going to keep this one. I might fly these birds in this one for this season, but the one that's coming, I want to build a nice big one. I want to use this kind of flooring. I want to make it out of metal. Probably not so much the cladding. We might use a different material for that, but the frame and all that kind of stuff, I want to do it out of metal, just so it's easy to clean. Definitely want to utilize this flooring, because this flooring is absolutely fantastic, especially this time of year when the molting, you can see the feathers are everywhere. That is mainly just for them slipping in this way and coming in under that sliding door. But apart from that, it's pretty good. That floor is really good. The main reason is the dust. This floor is fantastic with the dust, and given that you know, I'm in Australia, we generally don't get very many days that are cold here. We don't see any frost in the city that I live. No, like, it doesn't get cold enough to even have a frost, so we're pretty good. So that's why I like this kind of thing. It's more about managing the heat and also the dust, because I don't like the dust, and there's no point keeping birds if you're going to get sick from it. So main thing I want to work on is getting a new loft sorted as soon as we move, but we've got a lot of projects to do, which is, it's going to be fun. It's going to be very big and a lot of projects happening. But there's just so many birds in here I want to show you, because pretty much all the Leo and Storm babies have turned out to be absolute stunners. I'll give you a little bit of a sneak peek, but you can see some of these light checkers. They are really good looking birds. Look at this one at the back here. They're the ones that are just sort of coming on the other side of the molt, but look how fantastic this one here looks. Can't really see what ring it's got on it. Might be 803. Could be. There is a couple that I've sort of picked out. There's another one of them. I think 83 is one of those as well. It's just a really friendly one that we had. Quite a few checkers as well, like darker checkers. We've got the reds here. They're all here and they're all very happy, but we might bring them in quickly and then close out this video. Come on. Just wait for them all to settle down. You can see that this time of year is the worst. You can see the amount of dust and feathers and bits and pieces coming out of here, because there are so many birds in there and they're molting. But I'm going to jump in there and give them a feed. I'm going to catch you all in the next video. Catch you then.